Previously on Steins Gate. It's a trap, dude. It's a trap. John Teeter. Oh, I remember John Teeter. And now back to the present.
それで今フェイリスさんと何を話していたか詳しく
聞きたいな。どうせ誰には理解できない話だと思うが。
Turn this down a little bit, really quick. Alright. Hell, even I didn't get most of it.
ああ、そっち系の話か。フェイリスさんとオカリンの会話は普通のオタじゃついていけない領域に達してるよな。オーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの
Or something.
二人だけの固有結界張りやがって許さない絶対にだ
Reality Marble. What?
エリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたいだにゃ。
Oh, what exactly was Daru referring to? Reality Marble, a type of magecraft in which the user overwrites the power with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience. Often used in ordinary conversations to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they are inflicting on others. Okay, alright.
お店の子、お店に来るご主人様たち、みんな含めてエリスちゃんのお話についていけるのはね、オカリンだけだもんにゃ。
I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬なんという勝ち組
Oh no, thunder? Hopefully you guys don't hear thunder outside my house.
嘘で塗り固めた女になど興味ない。
Oh god.
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか
黙れ浮気野郎めが。二次元の嫁が泣いているぞ。
Silence, you unfaithful bastard! All your 2D wives are crying. Oh man.
ぐはー痛いところ
You
疲
struck
れ
me
たっ
in
す
the heart, man. Nerve, technically, but... Daru, Fiat. Oh, Daru, Fiat. I can't talk. Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table.
で、ご主人様、ご注文はお決まりですかにゃ？
オムライス、それとホットコーヒー、ブラックだ。
かしこまりますにゃんにゃん。
Nyanya, so cute. After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between the rows of tables. I hope she doesn't trip.
で、僕になんか用事だった
Daru asked without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontations with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective. Those are the nicknames for, you know, his little friends that he meets. Catgirl and Shining Finger. I lean onto the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っている。
ジョン・タイター誰
アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称の依頼者。お前とは以前こいつの話題をしたはずだぞ。
またオカリンのいつもの設定
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
満足せえじゃあ付き合ってやるけどさそのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは
待てなんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする
Dang, you would expect even Daru to at least know about John Teeter. But trust me, there's not a lot of people in the world that know about John Teeter. I mean, he was a pretty much a big internet, sensation back in the day. But, I mean, you would expect at least this character, Daru, good with computers, hacking and shit, good with computers, doesn't know about John Teeter. That's, wow.
事実初耳だから
And John Teeter was a real internet sensation back in the day. Look him up on Google. It's up to you, though, to believe whether you want to believe his predictions or whatnot. No.
忘れたわけではな
自信はないけど、
く、日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
There are even books about him.
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
本当に何も知らないのか。
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
True that. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is it my memories that are mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については。
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
知っているんだな。
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
Right. That's what John Titor said on At Channel. He traveled to 1975 first, obtained an IBM 5100, then leaped to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ。
値段高すぎの PC だな。黎明期だったからすげえ高くて、個人には手が出せなかったらしい。IBN の独自技術が詰まった、その当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。IBN は6年後の1981年に IBN-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。つうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
I read it on a wiki. Basically an internet forum, so to speak. Place with information. So, you don't really need to look at
現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは。
おうおう、あるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、その人が中心になってね。
Free Para. Sorry that I'm looking up all these tips. I'm gonna look at what Free Para is, but I'm just looking up all of these, key words because it gives me more engrossed in the story, And when it comes to the anime of Steins Gate, while it is very good, it doesn't really give all the information kind of like how the visual novel does. So I'm gonna look up what Free Para is. It's fictional, a popular SNS social network service website designed to facilitate easy communication between users. Ah, okay. All right.
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど結局見つからなかったんだって。
じゃあ都市伝説はデマだったということか。
さあ知らねえ。秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね。
ふむ、なるほど。
What do you mean? That would be pretty strange, Daru. My phone suddenly starts vibrating. Oh, I got an email. It stops after about 3 seconds. Looks like I got mail. I can check it whenever I want, but I'm talking to Daru right now, so it could probably wait.
それで一つだけ確認したいんだが。
I scan the area with my eyes once more, then I lean in close.
IBN5100 は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
なんでだよ。引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつうの。
にゃに世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ。
Ferris brings my omelet rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on one hand. True feline agility. Despite her nya-nya-nya-nyan nonsense, Ferris is the consummate professional.
ご主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃ。オムライスにゃん。
The cat girl puts the omelet rice on the table and then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. Now, something I want to mention really quick is that while I like Ferris, I like Ferris, I do. But when it comes to characters like Ferris, they can get annoying after a while, and that's probably the reason why, you know, when it comes to cat girls, you know, I think I like my Eri more, you know, when they're in their little maid outfits and whatnot. But Fettis, I like her, but at the same time, she gets annoying just due to her dialogue, because even while she is off the job, she ends every sentence with nya 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 nya, and it's just like, yo, kind of getting annoying now. So I don't know, that's just my 2 cents how I feel about Fettis. I like her still though, so. Yo, look at that omelet rice. What does that say on it? She uses it to write "the world is doomed" in red letters upon the omelet's blank yellow canvas. Coincidence? I think not.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
おお、世界がやばい、きたー。フェイリスさんの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい。
The way he said "whoa," he was like, yo, look at this. Some awesome shit right there. It appears the cuteness has shattered Daru's sanity. I give him a look that says, calm down, but to no avail. Calm down, dude. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup words.
もったいない。
I'm going to eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ。
ああ、もちろん。僕も参加します。
フェイリス杯？なんだそれは。
I take a mouthful of omelet rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Fettis starts dancing in place. I prefer she not jump around like that when people are eating nearby.
フェイリスはその幹事である実行委員長、つまり言い出しっぺなのにゃ。よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
にゃー、面白いのに。
いいんだ。俺も。
I stop shoveling the omelet rice into my mouth. Then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネット。アクセスバトラーをつくか。その名を聞くたびにチャンピオンだったあいつのことを思い出す。あれからはもう2年になるのか。いや、なんでもない。今の忘れてくれ。
He's talking to himself, man. Talking to himself.
にゃにゃ、すっごく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつって誰にゃ。
多分存在しないんじゃね。ライネットって公式大会が始まったら1年前ぐらいだし。
今日もあの人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
はあ？
確かにあの頃、あの人フェイリスのお兄ちゃんとキョウマはとっても仲が良くて、フェイリスも嫉妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
Wait, what? Wait, I don't remember this. Ferris had a brother? I remember that you and the champion, my brother, was such good friends, Kyomo. We were so close, it made me jealous, yeah. I don't remember Ferris having a brother. Maybe my memory on the anime is just, you know, sort of vague, but I don't remember Ferris having a brother. Damn it! She took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him being her brother. Hell, I don't know if Ferris even has siblings. Oh, okay, so, alright, okay. I shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Ferris.
でもいい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめるにゃ。
Oh my god, seize the day with your own paws. Her shout resounds throughout the store. Her finger snaps at me.
フェイリスは辛くても辛いからこそお兄ちゃんの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。
Oh god.
覚えてるかにゃ。お兄ちゃんがいつも言ってた言葉、いつかライネットで世界に平和をもたらそうって。
フェイリス、コーヒー持ってきて。
Change the conversation, just get my coffee. I present my empty plate to Ferris. I always eat quickly. It's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organization. Screw the slow food trend.
かしこまりましたにゃん。少々お待ちください。
Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. Whew! If I let things going as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in her fantasy world.
フェイリスタンは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
Now, I know I can answer this text message. I think I can answer it now, but like, oh, you know, we should, you know, we're talking to Daru right now. We're talking to Daru, so we should probably hold off on the text message, just, you know, be polite. Daru explains with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合では400戦無敗なのさ。
ヒクソンかよ。
Daru ignores my perfect retort.
フェイリスタンが公式大会に出ないのが残念だよ。出れば優勝間違いなしなのに。
なんで出ないんだ。
この店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。店に迷惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス、メイドの鏡だろマジで。それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
店に迷惑かけないと言っておきながら、フェイリス杯なるものを店で開くのか。
The Ferris
細
Cup
けい
here.
ことはいいんだよ。とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。性的な意味。それでいいだろう。
That's all that matters.
お前は結局2次元派なのか3次元派なのかどちらなのだ。
あえて言おう。バイであると。
I dare say I'm bi.
いろいろとフリーだもんな。だろ。
よく言われます。さあせん。
Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Ferris. I wish he were this passionate about other experiments, or our experiments. I had to pull Daru away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. I quickly opened the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. And before we talk about this, let's answer what we got. Ooh. So something from Ferris and Shining Finger. Okay. Okabe-san, I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Hiryu Moeka. I'm a 20-year-old freelance editor. I believe I mentioned I work part-time at Arc Rewrite. Sorry for taking your picture. It wasn't on purpose. I needed some shots of Akibahara for work, and you just happened to be in one. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was hoping to sneak some shots of the satellite. Laugh my ass off. By the way, the picture I took was just a test, not the final shot. That's why I was using my phone. Even if you hadn't begged me to delete it, I wouldn't have posted it, so don't worry. Anyway, I should get to the point. I'm really sorry for asking like this, Okabe-kun, but it would be super great if you could ask your friend, the super hacker, about the IBM 5100. I don't really know anything about computers, especially old computers. All I really have to go on is that picture I showed you. I'll attach the image. Be absolutely positively sure to reply, okay? I'll be waiting, and if you could, I'd be super happy if you gave me your super hacker friend's email address. I'll mail you again. It's okay to mail you again, right? Of course it is. Bye. Moeka. Let's open the attachment. Ooh, that's a very vague picture of the IBM 5100, but that's an IBM. Okay. Well, I mean, we can't really reply to her, it seems like, so maybe over time we'll see. But let's check out Ferris's email. You're more pervasive than I thought. Yeah. So now you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch. Yeah. The time has come for Ferris' journey for the sanctuary and prepare for. I can say no more. Yeah. Okay, well, that's their messages. We can't really reply to them necessarily. These are outgoing messages, is what we sent. So, okay, well, we looked at that. Alright, let's continue on with looking at our PC here. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks so it looks ancient. I was about to say antique, but that's the same thing. But anyway, but don't let its loot. Whoa, I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry, guys. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz Daru scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. When I talk, I usually talk really fast, so yeah, I need to slow down a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory's homepage, check my email, visit news sites, and browse App Channel. I wonder if the new Teeter is still posting. Let's have a look. Oh, John Teeter's back again! I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here, Faker? You're annoying. Go away. So your power is gravity control? Not bad, but still not enough for top tier power levels. The time paradox, is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me some stock prices. Oh, here we go. Hyo and Kyoma. It uses Tipler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. I know all of it. Oh god, shut the fuck up, you disgusting chuny scum. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things. Duh. Time traveler, lol. John Teeter, lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW, lol. Another one. Kurigohan and Kamehameha. By Tipler cylinders, are you referring to the Tipler machine? LOL, what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, LOL. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel farther back in time more than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. At channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Teeter. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is that rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler. Rotating a black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about Kerr black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes. In Japanese, please. Teeter came 10 years ago? Source? What the fuck are Kerr black holes? Explain using boobies. Oh, erotic one. I'll pay more. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more. Sources. Hao-san's delusions, lol. Real deal. He didn't deny it, lol. All about Hyoin's crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Pure black hole time travel is theoretically impossible. But, 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why are the short explanations, John? You stupid? You wanna die? Still no stock prices. Oh, my heart aches. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Teeter posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. His Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's designs. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a micro singularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. And then someone says, shut the fuck up. Another person says, unstable? Sounds dangerous. Oh fuck! Teeter's black holes are gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The Earth is constantly moving. Or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose the Teeter equals Hyoin theory, lol. Oh god. I set the destination with the VGL system, that's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto that location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating into space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Hyoin needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any titer from 10 years ago, lol. So the universe is deep in Teeter's shit. Hyoin Gyoma says, the same information was in the Teeter book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone could have done that. How do I know you're the real Teeter? Jonathan so moe. Moe waifu, I recognize different opinions. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Whoa! I shouldn't have wasted all day on that channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave, named subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Daru to connect the phone wave, named subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. What is with the X68000? What is with that? A 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed Manhattan-shaped. Okay. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Oh, okay, so...
PC
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん？
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Why would a banana gellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。ズ
タズタ？
相転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
Phase transition. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Oh, okay. Example includes liquid, solid, freezing, liquid gas, evaporation, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to be sure what that was.
食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Fractal structures. Dude, I love Steins Gate because it's throwing out all this science for me and I'm just learning about it. I mean, sorry if I'm not getting to the nitty-gritty dialogue, but I mean, I'm going back on this stuff. But like I said before, I like to learn more about the Steins Gate universe and also, technically Steins Gate references, real scientific theories and real-world events. So I like looking that stuff up. In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity. The smallest portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines. Okay.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ
And then the Menger sponge. An example of a fractal structure. Take a cube and do the following. 1 for each side of the cube. Cut a square hole in the center with 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2 for each of these 8 squares. Cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the square. 3. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0. Oh, okay. Okay.
バナナに
Pretty in depth on that.
穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
なんかやばくね何が起きてるんだろう
俺には一つ仮説がある。
Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
えそれってどういう。
俺の推測が正しければ電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
In a sense, he's not lying. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. And then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. Yo.
俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。全てはシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。
Resistance is futile.
プッサイ、考え。
サイ、コンクリ。
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつーの。接続終わったぜ。
I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. MacDiver, is that fictional popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1992? The protagonist MacDiver was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. I'll probably look that up later. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain. The internal mode using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run otherwise. Okay.
で、どうする？
バナナは用意してある。
Just before I left May Queen plus Nya, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas with her money. She's too nice for her own good, or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you think she know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. And that's how we got the bananas. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
奴から提供された研究費だ。
Yeah, with the research in mind, Okabe.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave.
実験に金をケチるようでは、世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, now we're gonna bring it up. Alright. Now we gotta call the phone wave. Telephone call. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
The Mayushi guidance system.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
例えば1分ならシャープ60。
Alright, so for example, press number 60 for 1 minute.
2分ならシャープ120です。
And for 2 minutes, press 120. Last time we did 120. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120. Alright, so we're gonna enter it for that. Here we go. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、
So you're trying to find that
静電
nice
磁波の
balance
せいだった
between.
ら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
My mad scientist tuition.
根拠なしとか。
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう、ひらめけ。
Be inspired by Edison. I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
The phone wave rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Daru opens the phone wave. Daru opens the phone wave's door and peeks inside.
お？
He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている？
What are you doing?
いや、あれ消えた。
It's what?
消えたって何が？
バナナが。
What is he talking about? I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave.
ない。
There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
We might have awakened something.
とんでもないものってなんぞ？
I ignore Daru's panic cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。
Emergency Order 6. The number of the beast.
何？
政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
I put my phone away after yelling.
自演をつ。
うるさいフェルスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
You Ferris stalker.
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか？
隠したのはオカリンだろ。
Uncomfortable silence. I realized my throat was dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
Freaking out over the banana.
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
Banana! Where did you go? I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find no peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。わかったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなく、テレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
なんだって？で、そんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
そうだな。
We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. Whoa. That's scary. The banana that was in the microwave has now appeared back to the bunch of bananas and is now in a jelly-like state. Ooh. Impossible. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave. But now, there's no sign that the banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ？このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰？これってもしかして？
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again. But I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか？
I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
誰だ？
My heart just skips a beat. My heart just skipped a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise and get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに？若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビマキセ・クリス。
説明セリフを打つ。
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん？じゃなくて、大井京馬さんだった？
Dang, I saw that. She's like, I'm here to sing you. Or did I say sing you? I'm here to see you. And as soon as she said that, she gave that wink. I see you Makise Kirisu, you're already showing your interest in Okabe right here. Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? I've never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様。機関に所属するエージェント。しかも特殊能力者だな。それならば不死であることも頷ける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。
I'm part of the story. Stop killing me off.
この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
マキセクリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色化に惑わされたか？
I glare at Kirisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。このビッチが。
Dude, he is freaking out, dude.
落ち着け。
Kirisu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kirisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
That's all? The truth is kind of the truth is kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I mean, you were kind of acting like one, Mokabe. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも、今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり、私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあ、そのことは今はいいんです。
え、いいのか？
That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that, for now, part bothers me. Kirisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, and driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area is off limits?
そういえば、まともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めまして、よろしく。
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot, lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking me for a handshake. We only met yesterday, and just moments ago, she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
America. I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish. Unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go.
身にまとう先が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
Oh, jeez.
俗に言わないわよ。
では、忍者。
Then you're a ninja.
言わないっつってんだろ。
Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば
Nice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろう。
I believe I remember when Okabe did that in the anime. He's like, oh, nice to meet you, like that, you know, the Japanese English, you know. I love Hyo and Kyoma's or Okabe's English.
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave. The bananas which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomena. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
本当に興味深いですね。
Kurisu brings her face closer to it and gets a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
To get a good look. And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
Into the slimy banana.
グズグズね。
It's squishy. Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
味はなしか。
She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。蘇りし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
Oh, jeez.
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉しのじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
変態のバナナ。
Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。
Eat a
グズグズ。指くわえろ。まずと顔をしかめる。
Oh boy. Alright, let's check this email we got. We got one from Mayuri. Daru-kun was taking a nap earlier, and I think he has sleep apnea. It really surprised me when he stopped breathing. I told him he should lose weight, but he won't listen. Okunin, you should talk to him. Yeah, we will try. We'll try to fix that. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to make him lose weight. He has to make that decision. Alright. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking.
マキセシ、今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああでも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
It would be extra delicious. Oh god. She has no idea. Mayuri would say this on the spot, but there she goes, dude, blushing. Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Oh god. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それで、マキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
The teasing begins.
さあいえ、天才少女、天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. Ah, I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち、二人とも変態だったのね。
いや
Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Kurusu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I wish we would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの
Kurusu glances at the phone wave.
電子レンジのこと。
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
カッコ仮？何それ？
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは
She is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる。
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ。一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
何よ。
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバー。
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら、貴様がムッツリスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら答えはノーよ。
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
We don't
セク
bite.
ハラはする気？
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ。それが変態的要求の可能性が。
二つ目の条件はこの俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
Is that like a reference to a song? Full quote, that's why we love you, that's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. I can't remember a time when actually I've heard that quote in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I've stuck up to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure since part 1, so I don't read the manga though, so I mean, but I watched the anime parts 1 through 4 I've watched, so but
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは2人で話し合え。
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのならさあどうする？ 悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ。
You mean for you? Kurusu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture. Ugh.
まったく。ノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Noradrenaline, a neurotransmitter secreted in the brain, proper name norepinephrine, secreted when in an emotional excited state. Okay.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
Oh gee.
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Christina. It still sounds like Christina. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, "Damn!" or "Oh my god!" or "Motherfucker!" Oh shit.
オーケー。取引する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Codename the Zombie.
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ。おーい。
We spend a minute staring at each other. Kurisu's the first to look away. She does so in a way that says good grief.
子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああもう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから。もう許して。
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
But I refuse. What is that referring to? Oh, another JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference? Alright. Well, there's a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure references in Steins Gate. I never knew that before. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
貴様の見解を聞こ
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it into the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why wouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
う。俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの法を。
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daru and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we've determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
ないな。
Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happened once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that something's actually going on. And then Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Hyoin... Whoa. Oh! Let me try that again. Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Hyoin Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleport. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100秒
I almost killed myself when I said that the first time. Yo, would come, I was like, eh. A few moments ago, after Kusu's report, oh, a gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are 2 of them on the bunch. It appeared faster than the blink of an eye.
出てきた。
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurusu peeks into the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に
Oh, at 104 seconds, and we set the timer to 120. She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のだ。
Kurusu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど量子テレポートかな？いやいやあれは量子レベルでの話だし。
Quantum teleportation. Quantum teleportation does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits up spin, the other will exhibit down spin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. Okay, so basically 2 opposites of the same coin. Okay, sweet.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるの危険よ。
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
整理しよう。バナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
唐揚げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
Mayuri only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
塩は？塩でも実験してみたんでしょ？
We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたが変化なしだった。
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合小さすぎるからダメとか。とっかかりが欲しい。
Looks like our geniuses, looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
どっちでもいいわよそんなの。どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
Kurusu's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつに繋いでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
ビビ。それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中鉢の発表会を見に行った時。
ドクター中鉢。
That's right, I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Teeter. Maybe the current John Teeter is actually Nakabayashi.
だが待て、ダルよ、お前は言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中鉢の発表会は中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabayashi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか。
メールって？
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール。
When I nod, Kurusu comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
I whip out my phone and call up the history. But
ない。
not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabayashi's conference. About 10 people, including we, saw Kurusu's body. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurusu's body, panicked and fled Radai-kan. That's when I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave.
なぜないんだ。俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Oh, inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turn to Daru and Kurusu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよ、マジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I slapped the top of the phone wave.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
で
And?
何か関係があるのは分かった。で何かって何？
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ、クリスティーナ。
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
そこ、俺の言動を全否定するな。
Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomena, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
ダル、放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
I disconnected the phone plugged into the phone wave and replaced it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
ただいまー。お腹すいた。
Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。
When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ、お客さん？
Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
マユシーです。よろしくね。
マキシェです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
ほんと？すごい！女の子のラボメンだ。
誰？ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通り、メールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS, like DDoSing? Short for Disk Operation System, an early 16-bit operation system. I enter 120 number on the number 120 on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave starts up. The juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurusu stares hard at the phone wave, as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice.
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
は？私？
他に誰がいるのだ？
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
いいから、俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we've reproduced the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言っとろうが。
誰？お前の携帯からメールを。
なんて？
適当でいい。 クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で。
こんな裏切り者め。
Traitor.
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this.
マユシーのバナナが。
It sounds like Mayuri has found the results of our latest experiment.
ゲルバナになってるよ。
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
メール送信するぜ。
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ？
もうどうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
そういうことだ。
We are.
はい。送信するよ。送信ポチッとな。
Mayuri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
おい待て、開けるなマユリ。
Uh-oh.
おや？
But it's too late. Oh! Blue-white light fills the room, cracking angrily like the heart of a storm.
放電してる。
Oh no! A violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave.
なんかやばくね？
Ooh. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kiryu and Daru coughing.
全員怪我はないか。
なんとか。
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった。
Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり。何が起きたのかな。
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed.
大丈夫。やけどとかしてないか。
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Whew, well that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Kirusu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave and the X68000 on it. That table has been now split into 2 as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor, and the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれどうなって。いくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ。
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象は。
I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape. Hyo and Kyoma. Seize the moment.
全て計算通り。
First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. El, Sun, Kongru. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について。
Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
あー、黒焦げだ。マユシの唐揚げ。
I pat Mayuri's shoulders to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンは偉大な実験の成功のため
Oh god.
犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
Oh jeez, Juicy Chicken #1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the afterlife.
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい。今は電話レンジに何が起きたのか解析するのが先。
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよ。クリスティーナちゃん。
ちょっとそこの多い今日はどうしてくれんのよ。マユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる。
それより換気した方がいいよ。
うるさい。黙れお前たち。
I affix everyone with my overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, My heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. One at the bottom. It was supposed to say Okurin's a perv, but it just says Okurin's a P. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th, and just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
全てがつながった一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二のことだ。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実、それが見えた。直感というより、そう、これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの。
I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on.
まず最初に大発のことで何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物ではとこれを
脳書きはいい。
How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過去へと溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。
Kurisu seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant, this is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
Time machine. Woo! And there we have it. Chapter 1 complete. And we are heading into Chapter 2. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save it and we're going to stop here. So in the next part, guys, we are going to head into Chapter 2. I really hope you guys are all enjoying these Steins Gate walkthroughs. I really enjoy them. They're going to be quite long because this is a visual novel after all. It's a game that acts like a novel, so the chapters are going to be pretty long, but it really does seem like we are getting, you know, into the nitty-gritty of what Steins Gate has to offer finally, now that we have now invented a time machine. So that's pretty exciting. If you like this video, be sure to slap a like on it. And of course, if you want to see more, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. If you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel and see more anime, manga reviews from me and more Steins Gate Let's Play and anticipation for Steins Gate 0. Hopefully I can get this series done before Steins Gate 0 releases. Yeah, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you thought about this part of Steins Gate, and what were your favorite moments. So yeah, well, that about does it for this video, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace, guys.